Welcome to this video where we have another look on functions versus methods. We talked about functions, the special case of built-in functions. We talked about methods, but now we are talking about them in a little bit more detail because this is very often confusing students in the beginning. So in Python, everything you can associate with a variable. We learned about the integers, floats and strings. We later on learn about other type of objects, but everything is an object. It's called an object. In Python, we have a paradigm that's called object-oriented programming. We are not looking into detail in this paradigm because it's not necessary in the beginning, but you need to understand at this point in time that all the variables that we are talking about, they are actually objects. And an object comes with a type. That is nothing new to you. We learned about the integer, about the float, about the strings, and we also know that there is a label. For example, we have ABC equals an integer, then ABC is our label. And an object might hold further objects, and they are called attributes. So we can even have a variable of a variable, and it's again like piped with a dot, like in a method. That's not what we are looking too much in the course into, these attributes, but we can also have a function that is linked to a method. It's a method for specific objects, and these are called methods. Again, we are not making a deep dive into object-oriented programming as it is not foreseen in the video series. I just want to make sure that everyone understands that we have the following types. We have a variable like this, minus 255. You already know that's an integer, and we have the label a. A equals minus 255. So this is an object of type integer, and the label is just a. The next one is a function. The function is not piped with a dot or something alike. This is just writing down the function's name, having parentheses, and then if there is a function argument, in this case it's just a, leading to the output integer because we are getting back the data type here. Then we have a method. In this case it's an integer method. We have not learned about that yet, but I just show you an example here for an integer method. A.bit length gives you the length of the bits in your memory. This number is stored with 8 bits. Yeah? Maybe that's a useful information for you, but usually you don't need to think about these kind of things in Python. And a example for a attribute is shown here. So there are no parentheses here, so we don't have a function or method here. This is basically a variable that is stored in our object A. That's an object in an object, basically. And what is stored here in doc, like underscore, underscore, doc, underscore, underscore, that's actually another text. So you can have a string that is actually stored in an integer. In this case, the Python developers, they thought, okay, why not providing a documentation of the integer in our integer object. So this is it for this video. I hope I could make it a little bit clearer what again are the different elements of objects that we need to know. That's everything what you need to know for the course, that you have a label, that you have a data type, what are object methods, what are functions. This is all the elements that we are using in the course. In the next video we are going to talk about the so-called f-strings that helps you to combine text with variables, with numbers, and so we are looking into this in the next video, so stay tuned.